What up? Good morning. Welcome to Lindsay and Kara's channel. Good morning. Today's vlog, I have a question, and I have a huge question. One piece of advice that we can have, that you can have for new drivers, what would that be? If you had one piece of advice for truckers, new truckers that want to join the industry, want to be a trucker, and whatever the case may be, what would that be? All right, let's talk about it, because I have few, but my number one is simple. You know, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a huge plan, right? A plan, escape plan. That's what I call. You gotta have an escape plan. That's the reason why you gotta have an escape plan, because if you don't have an escape plan, you can get lost through your journey or through the excitement of being a trucker, right? Which is good, but as you excited, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay on that plane, and that's the reason why you need some. Okay, what I mean about that, the excitement of being a trucker. You know, you're gonna start making some kind of money that you probably never made before, with less amount of effort. And when you start making that kind of money with less amount of effort, normally what we do is we go buy stuff. You're gonna go buy stuff. And when you go buy stuff, you're gonna have to maintain them. When you buy stuff, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna buy a lot of stuff. You're gonna go get that car that you've always wanted, you know, that Challenger, that pickup truck, that Camaro. You know, you're making money, right? You're gonna move to the state or the city that you've always wanted to move to. Either is the city of Houston, Phoenix, Arizona, Atlanta, New York. And the thing is, you can do it, and you will be able to do it. And this is what the excitement does, because you're gonna start making money that you never seen before, and most importantly, with less amount of effort, that you're gonna start making that kind of money. And guess what? And you're gonna realize that for you to keep that ball rolling, you have to be on the road. That's when you're gonna start stressing, you're gonna start hating your job, you're gonna start wondering if you made the right decision, all this type of thing. You're gonna realize for you to maintain this lifestyle of having this nice apartment where you're paying $1,900 a month, and you only there once a month, right? For you to keep that car with a car note of $900 or even $1,000, you're gonna realize for you to break away from it, it's gonna take you years. For you to break away from that, it's gonna take you years. Some of us, it take us 5 years to break away. It depends on how much debts that you got yourself into. It depends. And I'm speaking on it because I have done this. I've done this. Let me give you a quick story about my journey. When I became a driver, I met Lindsay as a team driver, making nice money, especially working with Martin. We were making money. You know what we did? We got an apartment in the center of Phoenix, Arizona. We were paying $1,600. At first, we were paying $1,600. You know what we did after the contract was done? We got a bigger apartment. We started paying $1,900. A year later, the thing boosted up. It boosted to we start paying $2,200 a month for rent. And you know what? We didn't stop there. You know what I did? I went and bought a car. Of a car note of $800. And I had my old vehicle that I was paying on it $345. Yes, that's exactly what I did. And I was just excited. Me and Lindsay, every night, whenever we come in town, we stay for a week, we eat out. We're having fun, we're partying, we just do things, we're just having fun, we enjoying the success of being a trucker. After several months, I've realized that I'm not making any progress, I'm not making any steps moving forward. I'm actually maintaining. Especially, I had that feeling every time I'm leaving for the road, I never wanted to leave. I've always felt a level of stress, a level of sadness whenever I'm leaving for the road. I'm like, man, I got this nice apartment, especially if I'm leaving like on the weekend. I see people having fun. In Phoenix, the sun is like this all year round. So when I see people at the pool, people having fun, and I'm leaving my toys at home. I had a game, nice apartment, 2 cars. I'm like, damn, I'm leaving all these to be on the road again for another 2 months? That's crazy. So I start to stress about it. I start to feel funny about it. I did not like this. And when I start to think of an option for me to stay at home often, it wasn't none. It wasn't any. I couldn't stay home. When I just did my whole budget and monthly, I couldn't stay home. I had to be on the road because I had so much bills that the only thing for me to maintain this lifestyle, I had to be on the road because the excitement is ridiculous. We were just having a lot of fun. But what I did is, when I realized, pay my car off, the Ford, I paid that off. I give the other car away. I let the apartment go, stuff like that, just to minimize, to reduce my expense, because I've realized I wanted to live a basic, everyday, be at home lifestyle, but I couldn't because I had so much bills. And my solution was, man, you're gonna have to pay your bills real quick and get off the road. And that took me 6 months to be able to pay these things. It took me 6 months. So now I'm giving myself another 16 checks, or maybe a little bit more, for me to actually just give up on the road. But it took me this long to break those poor decisions or those excitement that I had in the beginning of my journey. And that's what I'm telling you. Don't get lost through the excitement, because if you purchase a lot of stuff, it might take you longer than a year. So you just gotta be careful, very careful, because there's a lot of truckers on the road that don't want to be on the road. I don't care about what these guys say. Not all of us want to be on the road. Not all of us, but we stuck. We have to be, because that's the only job that can pay this amount of money to take care of the thing that you got yourself into. All right, let's keep going.